everyone. Welcome back to Deep in Sauce with your man here, DP, and me, Sauce. You wanna intro us, man, or?
Oh yeah, so welcome back, episode 3. As my light turns off, cheers mate. Welcome back, episode 3. There's some big news, mate. State of Origin news, and we called it last week too, with the Origin eligibility and that. Like imagine if those players were here.
Well, there was that big debate we had last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I still haven't seen the replay on that, to be honest. I was waiting for the editor to finish the clip so I could see it.
Oh mate, we're working with bare bones here, mate. You know, bloody iPads running 60 FPS.
Oh man, my phone memory clogging up. I can't fit anything else in there.
Lucky it was on my old phone. If the viewers saw my old phone,
Man,
won't come out
I
till
think it's
next
still
year, mate.
buffering by now, mate. There's been before we jump to our segments and our upcoming news, there's been a big change in the waters in terms of the direction of Deep in Sauce. Do you want to give those guys an insight, or this guy's acting like he has no clue what we're talking about?
What do you mean direction change?
The direction change in terms of what our mission is now.
Oh yes.
Yes, see,
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes,
This
like
guy acting all silly for no reason.
a good faithful man. We have a mission for the podcast, and as we travel on our mission, you know, we got to follow it through open heart, open mind.
Open heart, open mind even. Mate,
So I
it
think
just sounds like it goes too deep. I think you've gone past the point that I was saying the new direction that we were going into.
Oh, we're not talking about our faith, mate.
Sorry,
wrong direction,
Somebody
mate.
bring out the rule box, mate. This guy. Nah, it was more jumping into the type of podcast that we're going to be running instead of jumping into the whole stats and the whole analysis side of things. Me and Don came up with a mission this week.
Yeah, you know what?
Me and Don were planning to take NRL to the globe.
You know, the past two
Oh my gosh.
the past 2 episodes, I've sort of had a epiphany. I've sort of had a clear my mind type of moment, you know. And I think
Someone call a doctor.
I think the thing is, I think my eyes has been open,
Oh no.
and I think, you know, numbers are good in there, and you know, but it's all about the opinions. It's all about how we feel
That's
deep down in the
it.
core.
That's it.
And I think there's hundreds and hundreds of people's opinions, but we need to cover the real stories today. And that's what we need to do.
And this is what we're going to be pretty much tracking over the next couple of podcasts. Pretty much this is how we're going to set our podcast.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean-
and like I said when I was trying to emphasize, we're trying to take NRL to the globe
Yes.
before you had your epiphany.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like good missionaries that we
Oh
are.
my goodness.
No, listen.
Oh my goodness.
The good missionaries that we are, we're trying to take the greatest game of all, rugby league, to the corners of the earth.
Oh mate.
You know, to
See,
India,
that's it.
to
That's
bloody
it.
West Indies out there, Sri Lanka.
Oh, I love the mission. Well, before we kick off our first segment, I just wanted to ask them a question. If me and DP were to land in India, a place that's never heard of NRL, how would you describe NRL to the locals in India?
To the locals of India.
Yes, to the locals in India. The heartland of India, where their main
Sports cricket.
Yes.
Yeah. And I don't know if you've seen those videos online, they're playing cricket on bloody sides of the mountain.
Oh mate. Oh mate.
First of all, how are you going to do the fielding of that,
Who
man?
needs studs, mate? Who needs studs?
Oh, man. But you know,
Yeah, but that's your main question.
I think
If we were to land in India tomorrow, how would you describe NRL to India?
I think you can take it down 2 different roads here.
Ooh.
And one of the roads I'll take you down is ever heard of the name Sergeant Tendulkar?
Well, the cricketer.
Yeah, the cricketer.
The
mate.
cricketer. Oh,
Yeah, one of the goats.
The 2020 legend.
Yeah. You know, there's a way about him when he plays the game of cricket. You know, when he's on that on the bloody
On the
road.
hill, that you're saying?
Yeah. And
On
he's
the cliffs?
he's got the bat and he's dictating where the ball's going.
Oh.
You know, cover drive, take the defence.
Oh.
Now I'd like to compare him to a guy. Have you heard of his name, Nathan Cleary?
Oh, the big Nathan.
The big Nathan. See, what he does on the field, if you can follow my lead here, what he does on the field between the 20 to 20 range, with the pill, he's dictating the ball. I might kick a 40-20 here. You know what? Moses Leota, take a carry, son.
Take it.
Take a carry.
Take the service.
Yeah. Casey McLean, go one-on-one, mate.
So is that what you're saying? Tanduka is doing the same with the bat and the ball. So before the ball impacts the bat, he's like, I know exactly where you want to go.
I think that's the comparison we have to draw here.
So how would you draw that?
I mean, you look at the way Nathan Cleary plays the game and the way he sees the game. It's only comparable to Sergeant Tanduka.
Yeah, but say for example, these locals have never heard of a Nathan Cleary.
See, this is the other road I want to take you.
Oh, here we go.
So follow me.
Buckle in. Follow this guy, buckle in, guys.
So there's also another big game in India. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. It's kabaddi.
Kabaddi?
Yeah.
What is that? Some sort of food?
It's actually, how would you describe it? Like an Indian tackling wrestling game.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, sort of like a ball rush.
Yeah, so I'd like to give you the name of maybe like Andrew Fafita.
Oh.
Like sort of that kind of build.
That's
what
good.
kabaddi is.
I thought you were going to give us an example. I
thought
you were meant to stand up.
Nah, mate, my kabaddi days are over, mate.
Kabaddi days are over.
But you look at the game kabaddi, right? Yeah, you got 6 players on the line defending their line in unison in a chain, sometimes linked up. You know, trying to close the space, trying to attack the attack by closing the umbrella. You know. And this is the thing where you draw back to the NRL. You know, you're on your line, 6 again. Ashley Klein, 6 again, mate. And
good illustration.
The thing is, the game's both sides of the ball. This is where Nathan Cleary comes in with the attack. But you also got to look on the other side of the ball with the defense. So that's where you get your umbrella defense. Sort of like the kabaddi. And you got to hunt in on their players.
So you'll just pretty much tell the locals it's pretty much like kabaddi.
It's pretty much kabaddi
with a rugby ball.
Yeah, pretty much kabaddi, but it's on a 100 by 50 field, mate.
Yeah,
just run off the back
field. Run off the back fence, and you can only pass the ball backwards.
Well, I don't even think they have fence in India, so
I think it's got hilltops.
Yeah, run off the side of the mountain, mate, straight down. Hey, some of the cricket pitches is unreal.
Playing some footy on the cricket pitches, mate. That's a hazard in itself, mate. My goodness.
I'll tell you what, the ICC need to look into that, mate, because someone's going to get injured on there.
Come on, mate, the funds. You're going to think about the funds. Yeah. How are we going to play the players, mate? How are we going to play the players? But on the positive note, this is where our vision is going is, 2 beginner podcast creators and the wizard himself, Source. We just thought, why not? Let's take NRL to the globe, and we're starting off with India. Introducing how we would explain it to the locals over there.
I think it's about like marketing the game.
Exactly.
Oh
yes, true.
I think when Jesus mentions in the Bible,
my goodness,
to spread His word across the nations they can't reach Him. That's what we're sort of doing with the great game of rugby league.
But that brings a good point, because you're saying to spread the word, right? And I guess the rules, trying to spread the rules, but rules can change.
Yeah, rules can change.
That comes to our first segment.
Yeah, rules can change.
Which hits it up, What's up with this rule change with the state of origin eligibility?
Oh, look. With this rule change, and I'll explain it. So the rule change now is you can play Origin if you're eligible with the criteria. I think you have to move at that state before 13 if you're born there. If your dad plays for State of Origin as well. So those are the criteria that you have to meet. But you can now also play for Tier 1 nations as well. So Kiwis and England, it gets a boost.
Yeah.
And I think you got to credit Peter V'landys, the boss of the NRL. I think
He's
he's
just trying to expand the sport.
yeah. That's
right?
that's the thing. Like
Trying to build the fans.
what did Jesus say to Peter?
Oh, here we go. Reference.
You
Another
are my rock. I'm gonna build my church on. And that's what Peter Belandi's doing, right?
Well, he's going to start building on the tier 1.
No, he's starting to build on the international game. And,
100%
and that's the thing.
International game.
That's the thing. The international, the state of origin shouldn't be the peak, or shouldn't be the spectacle of rugby league.
100%.
It has to be the rugby league World Cup.
Think how we're going to grow the sport.
Yeah, like our mission is to bring rugby league, the greatest game of all, to the corners of the world.
Greatest game of all time.
To the corners of the world. We can't do that without expanding our international game.
I thought it was Kabaddi?
Yeah, Kabaddi.
Kabaddi?
Yeah.
Or is there, for you out there that are listening, can you please correct our pronunciations here? Because
Nah, I know.
it's the first time I've heard of this sport.
It's Kabaddi, mate.
Kabaddi. Oh, he's confident as. The wizard is confident.
So, yeah, I think with the ramifications of the rules here, you just got to look at it, and you look at one player, Adam Fanua-Blake.
Mate.
Me oh my.
Mate.
I think, see, this is the problem with New South Wales. As a born-again New South Welshman, right?
Oh, yeah.
The problem I have with every year is get my hopes high, origin comes, and disappointment in the end.
But is there a reason why that last part's added in there?
Oh, I could give you an example, like maybe last year with the most unlosable series we've had, winning in Queensland game 1, and then going on to chuck away the series. Maybe just one example, or maybe a second example with maybe losing 8 years in a row during my childhood. Yeah, I do.
But that bigs up to you for still pulling through, you know?
But that's
I was on the same boat as you,
that's
mate.
the thing, like, sometimes you just gotta truck through it. Like, rugby league's all about grabbing a pill, there's a wall of defence, but you just gotta truck through it, mate. And that's all you gotta do. So you gotta back the boys, but I'll tell you what, with the addition of the rules, I don't see us dropping a shield in the next 10 years, to be honest.
With the example that you brought up, you're saying we're not going to drop it in the next 10 years.
I mean,
who are the players that you would add to the mix that would make us carry this for the next 10 years?
Well, you just got to look at our front row rotation. So now with Payne Haas, the only thing we're missing during this era is a second prop to back up. Oh, sorry, Hakeem Haas. Hakeem the Dream Haas.
The dream.
And now we got that in big Adam Fanua-Blake.
Oh, man.
You know? And then you look at the bench. Who do we have coming off the bench, you know? We got Mitchie Barnett. Jesus Christ. Holy, I don't want him coming off the bench. And big Spencer Lemieux.
Oh, man.
Oh, mate. See, that's a scary front row rotation. And then you also got Victor Radley, Victor the Inflictor coming back.
Victor the Inflictor. I like that. That. It's quite catchy.
And he's such an origin player, you know.
Victor the Inflictor.
All heart, all shoulders, nothing else, mate.
Wow.
And I think you look at who Queensland bring in, and it's like doesn't really affect them too much. I mean, you got a good player in Brendan Nickera who can join in. They were missing a second row for a while. They've had Ruben Cotton play there. They've had Capewell play there. They even had bloody Ethan Lowe called up from the Cowboys. One game wonder. But Brendan Nickera, especially on that side of, I think it's Cam Murray.
Yeah.
Running the holes, so that's going to be lethal for them coming in.
Should be an interesting state of play in the next couple of years, eh? I'm really excited to watch it, eh?
And also, I wonder if he'll get picked this year. But it's someone who, if the rule came out like a while ago, he could have inflicted so much pain instead of erosion.
Who was it?
And that's big Jason Tamalolo.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
those
my
Queenslanders out there will be so happy, mate.
Yeah, but now they got him the back end of the career.
Yeah, exactly. He's in this veteran stage. He's still showing solid form, though.
I mean, the Cowboys have looked better when he plays, the thing is, he just can't stay on the field. He just can't stay fit.
You know what he used to do? He used to run on those hillsides in Nineveh.
Well,
Good old hill runners, good for you, mate.
Oh man, it's just in normal running days. They don't even call it hill runs. It's just running.
That's just how they get from A to B, mate.
Yeah, man.
And they go up with carts as well.
Oh, you got to do what you got to do, man.
That's
You got
it.
to do what you got to do.
That's it.
Well, with these rule changes, I'm fascinated to see players in the past who we would like to see that unfortunately missed out the opportunity to play in the Origin.
100%. So, we'll name two of the players that, you know, would have taken the best. Oh, at their peak, right? At their prime.
Yeah, at their peak. Well, they don't even have to be that, like...
They don't have to be that great.
Just see who you want to see in the State of Origin.
Oh, mate. You know, the two that I had up there, the first one was Sam Burgess.
Oh, nah, I think he wouldn't be...
He would have been eligible for New South Wales.
Yeah, nah, I think he came after 13 years old. It depends on the age, because that's the same as Jerome Hughes in that. Because I don't know if Jerome Hughes is eligible just because of the time frame. Because I think you can only be eligible if you move here before 13. I definitely know Herbie Farnworth. He just came after 13, so he's not... Oh, he would have been a pick. Imagine if he was here before 13. He could have been handy for Queensland.
That would have been good. And good old SBW, mate.
Yeah, he would have been good. He was a hitter back in the days. But I've got two here, and I think... Obviously, I'll give you three actually. 2 New South Welshmen and 1 Queensland. So I'll get the Queensland out of the way. I would have loved to see Brett Webb. He used to play in the Warriors at fullback.
The Webster.
Yeah, he was a gun, man. He was such a gun. And like he probably wouldn't have played in Origin during that time frame, because this is late 2000s going to the early 2010s. And you know, that's the team with the 8 in a row. How are you going to get in front of Cooper Cronk and Darren Lockyer in that? But I think he like...
Oh, he would have made a difference.
But he was definitely one of my favourites, especially his highlights. He can goal kick, he can break a gap. He's sort of like a olden day... Oh, not olden day, because they're sort of the same generation. But the same build as like Benny Barber when he had his peak. My other player... I've gone with Frank Pritchard.
Oof.
So Frank Pritchard, born in Sydney, New South Wales. I think we've seen him firsthand. How he likes to play with passion when he puts on that tall jumper. But imagine him in the second row, or him in the front row for New South Wales.
Mate, that would have been
he would have been a handful.
That would have been mad.
And I think the best player to never play Origin that could have with this new rule is Kieran Foran. Talk about Origin player and what we needed during that time. You know how like the people needed Jesus. We needed someone in the halves. We were running.
Become more biblical all of a sudden, mate.
I
think the catch up we had earlier on this week, mate, must have
mate.
just brought up some different thing, not an epiphany. It's brought up your spiritual side.
It's sort of
I think since we touched base about going globally, you've just become more spiritual of me.
Yeah, well, it's sort of like I just relate so much back to Peter.
Oh my goodness!
As I built my church on this rock in you, you know.
I tell this guy we've got a vision. We want to take NRL to the world, to the globe, and this guy wants to take the word to the globe. Nothing wrong with it. But this guy's taking a whole another level.
But it's one of those days where you can just relate it back
It's one
to
of the days.
It's just one of those
This
days.
is the first day.
You can just relate it back to the good book. That's the
good book. The
good book. Like, there's so many situations I've said in my life and I'm like, damn, actually, the good book. The great book.
Shout out to this great sport. You've opened up this guy's mind. Opened up this guy's spirituality.
Oh,
I love it.
But yeah, Kieran Foran would have been a handful. Just digging into the line. That's all we needed. just a good half. You know, I'm sick and tired of seeing Grief Bird playing 7. You know, you can't sniff at him. Great halfback, 1 man of the match in that, but that's just not what we needed.
Nah. No, awesome.
Yeah, that's about it.
So yeah, well, that was probably the biggest news in NRL this week. And then touching base on last week's trial games. Oh my goodness, that was so hard to watch, to be honest. I know there was a lot of reserve players playing in the top grades, but damn, a lot of top tier teams just got taken out by the underdogs.
Well, I'll tell you what, it would have been a bad week for punting.
It was definitely a bad week for punting.
Oh, mate, we would have started off in the back foot, mate. We'll
start off with the worst one. It was my Dolphins going down to the bottom.
Oh, against the Titans,
What was up with that? We had a stacked team.
You know what?
But you know what? My guys were just warming up, mate. You know, it was more of a training run.
Yeah, 24.
I think they were still in the mindset of, oh, this is just a Thursday night run around.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, against the Titans.
Yeah, against the Titans. That's probably the mindset that they walked in there. Was like, this is just a captain's run, you know, a little training run here. Oh no, but then they forgot that it was a freaking, you know, it was the trial games, mate. Come on. But you still want to get points.
Do you want to
hear a competition?
Do you want to hear a stat?
Oh no, here we go.
You versus the Gold Coast Titans at home. You guys are 0-3.
0-3. But mind you, I think us versus the Titans 0-3. I think 2 of those games were trial games, weren't they?
Oh no, they would have been your first 2 seasons.
Yeah,
first 2 seasons, and then last season I think you versed them, but that's when I think Redcliffe had the flooding, so you guys had to play somewhere else.
So we've got a home curse, mate,
against the Titans.
0-3. Maybe you should pass on some of that spirituality thing that you got going on.
I tell you what, someone needs to bless you if you're
someone needs to Titans, mate. You wait until we get to the Roosters, mate. You wait until we get to the Roosters.
No. That's not till later on, mate.
Next one that came up was it was to me, predicting this game was supposed to be a close one. It was the Raiders and the Storm, you know, 2 powerhouse teams.
Yeah.
But coming off our first podcast, and you saying about the Storm becoming vulnerable in some of those, those key positions. Those key positions, it really showed on the trials, even though, you know, it wasn't like a full stack team, but you know, you see it. So
yeah, I think that's the thing. Storm needs to sort out their act. I think they just have to have a good hard look at themselves in the mirror, and you know, just I think
I've got a guest speaker right here. If they need it.
They've been chasing this Lomax deal for how long? Over this whole. Let him go, man. Just let him go.
Did you see that article come out with one of the management in the Storm saying, "Oh, just push out the blowtorch."
Oh yeah, apply the blowtorch. That is so big.
I was oh my god.
See, I thought when the story first broke out with the Storms, they weren't in the wrong. They saw Lomax breach his contract and wanted to sign him. But the fact those text messages come out being, "Hey mate, can you just apply the blowtorch? Can you just hurry up this deal?"
No, it's the whistleblower that, you know, sending those texts to the news reporters. Somebody needs to investigate who that was, mate. You got a leak in there.
Mate, if you're Craig Bellamy in there, you're fuming, mate.
Oh, mate. But yeah, I do see this week's trial games with the Storm that they should improve quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the next game coming up was the Cowboys and Panthers, mate.
Yeah.
Panthers got thumped.
Yeah, they got absolutely destroyed.
Thumped.
Tucked in bed and put them good night.
But that's what I brought up on the first podcast was that the Cowboys are so strong at home.
You know? Well, they pretty much played their full strength team against the Panthers reserve.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
The first grade game was a first grade game.
You know what? ever since I put the Cowboys as wooden spooners in the first episode, they've gone back-to-back wins in the trials.
Oh, I'm telling you, mate. I'm telling you. That's how they're going to pop up to, I think I had them at 14th or something. 16th.
Mate, that'll be the ultimate biggest client face, mate.
This one's another big one. The Warriors and the Seagulls, mate. You tell me what happened then.
Excuse me as I try to gather my voice.
No. The Warriors just got taking the breath away on this guy.
I tell you, if it's ever the Warriors' year, it's not this year, mate. How are you gonna lose? Like they had a pretty strong team. If you look at their lineup, and they got done in by the Seagulls coming to their home ground.
They have a stacked team, mate.
Oh my god.
Oh mate.
And like the Seagulls, they weren't even playing too many big players. Like in their halves, they had the two young halves, and they did quite good. Like one of the half, he was going up against big Lek Alasima, but they played him as centre, which was so
out of position. I think. Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing, type of thing.
It's just sort of, it sort of felt like, you know how you can change your players around on rugby league.
Yeah, it's like
and they play 100% of their positions.
It's like when you're playing League Life 4 and you actually put Payne Haas as second Payne Haas on
centre.
Yeah, on your centre.
Put him at fullback.
Or you got your hooker playing front row. Oh yeah, shot bro.
Oh man, shout out to the management there.
Yeah, but look, not good signs for the Warriors. I think you can tell that they're missing Luke Metcalf.
Yeah,
I think that those first 7
weeks. Another 5 games and then he's back, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, well, I think they're saying maybe round 7.
Round 7.
Yeah. So, I think the Warriors actually might miss the 8 when I'm thinking about it. Like to be genuinely honest.
This guy has something with you Warriors fans out there.
No, it's because maybe because I traded in Tanner Boyd at the back end of the season in my fantasy team, and he absolutely done me in. But I think.
Now shout out to you Warriors fans out there.
Yeah, but there's just a massive drop off
when you guys are on. You guys are on. And when you guys are off, you're horribly off.
Nah, they've been off for so long. They've been off for the past 20 years, mate.
Bit of salt in the wound there. All right, here we go. This is another big game here. Ooh. The Tigers against the Roosters. Buddy, what happened there, buddy?
What a game, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Like, the Roosters, we played quite well with our first team players on. I think when we changed to our reserve grade, that's when the Tigers players started going, pumping through.
Listen to this guy.
But you know,
he was in the manager's box. He knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah, see, this is when in cricket when you're 7th on batting and you just need a defender, you're chucking in spinners, they're chucking in fastball, just defend the bat, just defend it, mate. Just take it to the stumps. Oh man. But that's the thing, like you know, the Roosters, when we had our first team on, we were actually not too bad. I think we were in the lead in the first half before the Tigers took over.
Yeah, but that Tigers squad though, man.
I'll tell you, there's one player to watch. It is Makasina from the Tigers.
Cronin?
No. He's the centre. He played centre and wing there, Charles. But holy, I think he scored a double or a hat-trick. But he's a gun and he's only 19.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean like.
Definitely play him, mate. Definitely start him.
Yeah, so he should take that wing spot over Jarrell Skelton over this year. But he's a gun, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Tigers don't re-sign him. He goes to a big club. Massive raps on him. And also, I think it's only trials game, but I think we've already seen the trial of the year in that game.
Oh, mate, that was outrageous, mate. He was like 5 meters off from the sideline. He was in the stands, mate. He was in the stands.
Just the way you can maneuver your body around the post.
It's like
and just
first time in the air.
Yeah, well.
That made me think about, you know, the big high flyers in our game.
Yeah. It made me think about myself back in the days.
Oh my gosh. And that's why you're hitting your spiritual stuff now.
But I think that's I think that's gonna
Wait, how high can you jump? Serious question.
High enough.
Did you do high jump back at school?
Oh mate.
How tall are you?
6 foot. Honestly?
Yeah, honestly,
or how I would present myself.
No, honestly.
Good, honestly, and truthfully, 6 foot.
6 foot.
Yeah.
Can you jump 1 foot high?
Oh.
No, because I'm trying to reminisce on you back in the day. What position did you play?
How big? Depends where the coach is, mate.
Another Warrior squad right there, mate. Come on.
There's
Mate, we need you in the forwards.
there's a
No, we need you in the backs.
Mate. Yeah. You know, a build of a prop, the hands and feet of a winger.
Oh, I
That's
love
how
it.
say,
I love it. And the head of the manager.
I think in my illustrious career I scored 1 try in 7 years.
Beautiful. Well, it just shows that your serviceability.
Yeah, it's just...
So how many try assists did you give up?
Oh, too many to count.
Too many to count. Not enough to fit on the stats.
Yeah. But that's the thing, I'm not a stats man. I'm not about the numbers.
But you're the wizard.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like, I like looking at the stats and that. It's all about the eye test, mate.
The eye test?
Eye test. And I tell you what.
Oh, yeah, mind you, heads up play, yeah?
Yeah, heads up footy, mate. Bit of rugby league, heads up, eyes up.
Alright, next game coming up. The Knights and the Doggies.
Knights and Doggies.
28-0.
I tell you what, some things never change, Knights fan.
Mate, I don't have anything to say on this game. I think it was well predicted of what was going to happen.
I mean, like...
Should we just pass?
No, I couldn't talk about this because I think they need to hear the word of Christ in Knights fan. Because how can you sit there supporting your team like that? You got pumped by 60 points in the last round of last season, and now you don't even score a point this game. In a trials game.
Probably digs deep. It's it's a wound they're probably still trying to cover up.
I mean, longer than
other teams are taking advantage of it.
Yeah, true.
Right? Well, the night is down.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus said he's still have the ball. Jesus said
Doggies just said good night.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
I will say.
Hopefully they wake up the next trial game.
But there's some big news though that Matt Burton got injured.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's some big ramifications there.
So we've got a reserve player gonna cover his position, or?
Well, Sean O'Sullivan came on and he played good. Yeah. And I think that's sort of the role Sean O'Sullivan's going to be playing at the Bulldogs. When you have a Gowan and Burden's going down, he's a good replacement half.
Yeah.
He's sort of what Dane Laurie was, or like a Brad Schneider at the Panthers.
Nice. Alright. We've got 2 more games to sum up. We've got the Rabbitohs and Dragons and the Eels and Sharks.
That Rabbitohs game.
Oh, that was a nice game.
You know what? I think what's more embarrassing than the scoring no points in the trials game, which is, I don't even know how that's possible, is losing to a B grade Rabbitohs team when you have your first grade on.
I thought that was their star players, mate. The way they were playing, I was just
but
it turned up.
That's the thing, they had no star players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the way they played, I was like, these guys actually turned well. They buckled down when they needed to. Whereas the Dragons, they sort of took their foot off the gas and got real complacent.
Well, I had high hopes for the Dragons, but...
It's only the second trial game he's in. This guy's really given up on the Dragons.
I will say, there's that number 9 from the Dragons. His name's like Buchanan or something.
Oh, yeah.
God, he's a good little guy, mate. Just picking up the ball and just catching players off guard. But, yeah, that's a tough pill to swallow if you're a Dragons fan.
Yeah, and then the Eels and Sharks. Well, the Sharks got thumped 40-6.
Eels look nice.
The Eels.
I think my prediction with the Eels are coming good.
Well, top 8.
Yeah, top 8. I mean, the thing is Sean Russell.
Yeah.
I think because he's been a role player for the Eels for quite some time, but since Lomax went away, he's stepped up quite well, especially this trial. Have you seen that try from him?
No.
Oh mate, he just it was a nice try. He's got some speed. He's sort of built like a Lomax.
The only try I seen was the doubles from Edo Carr and the All Stars in the Indigenous game. That was a mean game, I gotta say.
Yeah, that was a good game.
But the way it drew at the end, I sort of felt like we should have introduced the golden point rule here.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because 2 years in a row it's been a draw.
Maybe it's rigged.
I mean, I'll tell you what, if you're punting on the game, you'd be
that's
furious.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's rigged, mate. Maybe it's rigged. And then to flop the last kick at the end, I'm like, hey, hang on a second.
Someone had money on
Hang
it.
on a second.
I just can't prove it.
Sounds like the Panthers' management team.
No,
Now. Come on, where's the
Smells
trainers?
like the
Where's the
Panthers.
trainers?
Smells so much like Panthers.
No, safe. So there you go. That's our segments for
For
the trial
Yeah,
games?
for the trial games. I think more the trial games this week. Also the Club World Cup Challenge.
yeah.
The
that's
Broncos
gonna be
versus
well.
OKR.
Nah, that'll be good. That'll be good.
Well, you have any predictions for that?
Nah, well, you know how much I don't like the Broncos.
Yeah.
But I feel like the Broncos are going to win. after you know, Hull lost on the first game. I was just like,
Yeah, but they lost to a team that got
that's what I'm
promoted.
saying.
Oh my
That's what I'm
gosh.
saying.
I'm sorry.
Who knows? They could turn up. I don't know. I think I need to start zoning back into the Super League, especially if my main man moving over there.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Tavana.
Big Jazz.
Mr. Jazz.
You know who's over at the Super League as well? Super League Havili.
No way.
Jazz and Havili running a buck in the Super League. Someone's got to say the Super League's embarrassing. The Super League's embarrassing. I'm sorry. How are you, as the reigning champions, going to play your first game and lose to a team that got promoted?
I think that's where we step in, Dom. I think that's why we take NRL to the globe.
So the Super League can sign some Indian guy who used to play
It
Kabaddi.
could be Indian, man. It could be Russian,
Oh yeah.
Italian.
Yeah.
You know? There's just some
I'll tell you
Italian blokes over there.
I know this is an NRL podcast, but I don't know if you watched the Six Nations.
Oh, yeah.
It's been pretty good. Like all the teams have been fighting quite well. Because usually every year the freaking Italians get pumped, but they got up in their first game against Scotland.
Those tier 2 teams are actually
Yeah, they're climbing up, and I think that's the thing Peter Villandy's saying. Like the main reason why people want to go to rugby is that international game so strong here. But now building up the international game in rugby league, there's no reason to go.
Well, it comes down to that switching code, you know.
Yeah.
Which I see in the future it will be more common,
Yeah, mate.
especially with the salary caps moving up and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much us.
Yeah.
Deep in sauce. Let's go.